I say it's up, then that means it's official.
Certified 35 mil. Big body black truck with the wide grill. So black, low jack if they try still. Get money, money, make money, money, money. See, grinning but ain't nothing funny. This what I earn, can't take nothing from me. To whom it may concern, girl, break from the dummy. He ain't bringing nothing to the table but his hunger. Remind me of when I was 30 years younger. Well-seasoned veteran, long hot summer. Chip on my arm, she a strong block stunner. Top aiming for the stars. If you choose, save it for the bars. Grapes in the fruit fight, save it for the jars. Jam that I made me famous for the cars. Let's go. Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, tall and nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.
Back when I was young and too brave, knew my arm was too short to box with guy, but through phase. Had to strategize, now I beat the block a few ways. Throw a punchline, jab, pop, weed. Up in the right hook, that's they can't evade.
JD, go punch me in from right here.
Type of hit you can't stage.
Punch me in again.
Go left, I'm Southpaw train. Same in my corner, same in the ring. Go. Autograph my birth certificate. Told the doc submitted, that's life. Know the coast with it, going coast to coast with it, and we coasting. Most wanted on the mic. It's the immigrant, black and from the villages. I envisioned this from a hood de la costa pacífica. Soy el general, certificado desde el día que llegamos.
Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, tall and nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.
Dustmen and fuss, one shame, shoot get scuffed. They act tough, trust none regardless. We are duck. Slither in the cup, with the much snakes hidden in my garden. I see a fraud theme, crowns on a false king. Falls of the offspring, still chasing lost dreams. Whoa, let me console you, I come on you. Transforming sheep into buffalo soldiers. Used to play hide and seek, now I see where they hide. Try to desert us like we ain't want a piece of the pie. I'm certified. When it come to walking with God, I'm certified. Every time I step in the booth and I bust a rhyme, I'm immortalized, cause real, we never die.
Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, tall and nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.
24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. Yeah, all the time, 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. Yeah, all the time, 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. Yeah, all the time,
Up next, this is a resource. Double team. Did what they had to do to advance. Now they're looking to raise their level of play to give themselves the best chance here in the conference final. The Western Conference Finals begin. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Now, here's Fournier from about 19 feet. Picked him clean. Wainwright passes to Micic. Here's Wainwright. To the inside. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vizenko. From downtown, Oturu with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Misses from short range. And you take a look at this home team. I think it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Now here's Fournier, defended by Bryant. 5 to shoot. Here's Papanikolaou. They get it again. Outside Fournier. There's a screen, and they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Outside Bryant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so Fournier nails both of them. And the home team has possession. Trailing by 2. Pass to Wainwright. Here's Oturu. Here's Wainwright. 6 on the shot clock. Oturu's shot is off.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Stolen away. Here's Micic. He's guarded by Fournier. Pass to Wainwright. Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Gone 2 of 6 in the field. Crafty move. He lays it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Papanikolaou. No good on the triple.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Micic. He's guarded by Fournier. And stolen by Fournier. One-on-one fast break. The rebound by Micic. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Oturu. Now here's Bryant. Ripped away. Here's Vezenkov. That shot is off. Here's Micic. No scoring in this one, and the shot is good.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Vezenkov. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Micic, the pass to Bryant. Here's Micic. He's guarded by Fournier. Pass break. Here we go. There's the 3. Drops in the tray. Fournier's got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Micic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Vezenkov. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Wainwright passes to Oturu. Left side, Bryant. Here's Wainwright. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. It's Fournier on the wing. He's got 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Bryant, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Fournier in the corner. Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. A three-pointer, no good. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Motley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Here's Papanikolaou. Rebounded by Caboclo.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Here's Blakeney. He's guarded by Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Jones.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's a good screen. Pass to Papanikolaou. Off target from three-point range.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Fournier. Will it go? Here's Peters. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Now here's Jones. From outside the arc. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. There. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
They've got Jones, and it's Blakeney in at the shooting guard. Here's Caboclo. Nothing on the board.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Peters out there with Ward. Then it's Evans, and it's Hall in at the 5, down low. Here's Blakeney. Out to the right wing, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Around 24%. Not a good showing here. Right wing. Dorsey passes to Hall. Rebounded by Caboclo.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
Bucket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Was shot by Dorsey, no good. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Blakeney kicks to Caboclo. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Ward. Here's Blakeney. Still without a basket. Jones. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Blakeney. Rebounded by Hall. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Evans passes to Peters. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Pass to Blakeney. Driving the lane. Rebounded by Hall. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Evans outside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Micic. The shot will not fall. Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Evans for the 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Micic, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Dorsey. Still yet to score. Back to Evans. Pass to Dorsey. Lock at 6. Looks for Evans. Gets it to him. Got a hand on it. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. Free throw good, Dorsey. Both shots good from the stripe. Thing has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. To the paint. Pass to Micic. 8 feet away. Another shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Okuru, and he jams it with authority.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Peters with the bucket.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
It's stolen. Here's Evans. Can't get it to fall.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the basket by Okuru. Okuru's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Dorsey, that one a little long.
Dimo Veljo.
Way and trying to regain his confidence.
Pass to Micic. Going inside. Good work there as it goes. Micic has got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Peters kicks to Dorsey. Pass to Ward. Launches a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They are just killing him. on the interior.
Here's Hall. Still scoreless. Here's the screen. Pass to Peters. To the middle. Here's Oturu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Kicks it out to Evans. For three. Peters. Here's Ward. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Ward's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Micic. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Evans passes to Hall. And here we go. Here's Micic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Driving in. The rebound by Bryant. And feeling it offensively in the second quarter, they're shooting 60%.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Hall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Micic. 9 points in the game so far. With the drive, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Pass to Hall, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Jones nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
With 2 seconds left, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built.
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Oh, the conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops? And that about wraps it.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. A tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. They've got Bryant, and it's Wainwright in at the power forward position. Here's Micic. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Vezenkov. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
They've got Bryant. And it's Oturu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Ward, defended by Bryant. Three-pointer, that one's good. Vazenkov's got his second bucket tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They've got Bryant, and it's Micic in at the point. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
He takes it in, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
They've got Bryant, and it's Wainwright in at power forward. The shot's good. Micic has got 13.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Evans feeling it out a bit. Pass to Vazenkov. Shot clock at 5. Nice shot by Evans. He's got 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Micic. 13 points in the game. Inside, here's Oturu. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. Lee's checked in for Evans. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now here's Lee. Defense right on him. To the inside. That one's good. Vazenkov's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Here's Micic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The inside. Outside Fournier. Good on the triple. Fournier's got 8 points.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul. Pass to Wainwright. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit the putback. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Micic. He's guarded by Fournier.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Caboclo. Pass to Jones. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Shot by Caboclo, no good. So it's the visitors now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lee kicks to Fournier. Down low for the tie, and it's good on the way in. Vazenkov's got 10 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jones dishes to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And Lee with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Jones. He has 6. Fast break. Here they come. Back to Lee. Pass to Hall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Here's Lee. Count it. Lee's got his second basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Takes it inside, and Caboclo pulls it down. Caboclo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Blakeney kicks to Bryant. Outside, Jones. Inside. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 8 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Fournier. Vazenkov. And the basket is good.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Jones with it. He's got 8. Pass to Blakeney. And here is Bryant. He's guarded by Fournier. 5 on the clock. And Bryant gets it to go. 8 points for him.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jones looking for an opening. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Caboclo. And a missed layup. Fournier gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to...
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now we'll hear from Allie Laforce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you so much. Jones is out there with Ennis, and it's Wainwright in at the four-man position. Now, here's Fournier. He's covered closely. To the paint. It's intercepted. And they're on the break, and he commits the intentional foul. Here's Motley. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got his fourth rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Peters, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Ennis passes to Jones. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Wainwright. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Jones, no luck. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Fournier. There's the pick. That shot, no good. Percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. They get the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
They swipe it. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Hall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Trying to get something going. And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Oturu. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Or the pass to Fournier. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
It's Fournier on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Peters. Here's Ward. Oh, through the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And
the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he nails the third. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Wainwright. Peters grabs the miss. Peters has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fournier in the corner, wide open. It goes straight through with the swish.
And since the break, they've lost some of their edge defensively, really lacking intensity.
Here's Micic. Driving to the basket. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Down low, Milutinov, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Here's Micic. He's guarded by Fournier. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Off with the layup. Gone through with 8 here in the 4th quarter. Bryant passes to Okuru. Back to Bryant. They set the pick. Pass to Okuru. Now Fournier. Here's Ward. Bryant defending. Lock at 6. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Micic. And stolen by Fournier. And there's the try. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Stolen. They're running. Throws it down. What an assist!
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
And that's why coaches hate live ball turnovers. Quite often, they lead to great opportunities the other way.
Intercepted. Here's Wainwright. He's guarded by Fournier.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Can't get it to go. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Micic. Here's Wainwright. Oh, good on the layup. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Jacks up a 3. The shot misses.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Bryant looking over the floor.
Good. That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the fire.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Outside, Jones takes the 3. And they get it back. Stolen away. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
And give them a huge pat on the back. It took everything they had to come out on top because the competition is so tough in the Western Conference.
They have battled their way to this point of the season, and now only one team stands between them and the NBA championship.
Yeah, they know the job's not done. The finals should be their toughest test yet. A lot of preparation to do before game 1.
Absolutely. But for now, they're going to celebrate and enjoy being the best in the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony,
I have to pay. I don't get angry when my mom goes right to the it's all the same. Living with Louis Dog's the only way to stay sane. Let the loving come back I said, remember that loving is what I got. I remember that loving is what I got. I said, remember that loving is what I got.
Heading now. Into the final stages of the regular season. How excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
BA, I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Hayes, and it's Mirotic in at the power forward position. Here's Kramer. Pass to Tavares. And that one is hammered home.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Well, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Kramer. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And stolen by Diallo. And they're on the run. And that one's good. James.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Campazzo. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Tavares. Blocked! First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Hayes.
And that's his second turnover already this quarter. He really needs to tighten it up.
And here they come. He goes up, and the finish on the break with the slam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Akobo. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Down low. Here's Hazonia. The rebound by Diallo. To the paint. Akobo, no good. Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Kramer, the pass to Okiki. Misses in close.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
Diallo outside. Ball stolen. Pass to Okiki. Here's Tavares. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Campazzo. Picked his pocket. On the break. Here's Mirotic. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And Hazonia pulls it down. Here's Kramer, covered by Diallo. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Oh, he dunks it home!
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Lyles, he's checked in for Okiki. And the free throw, no good. Shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. James. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
And as the end of the regular season draws closer, let's take a look at the latest power rankings. You take a look at the home team. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're definitely one of the league's pleasant surprises. Top 5 in the rankings. They found lightning in a bottle, and they're pouring it on.
Off the inbound. The rebound by Tavares. Gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And that one misses. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Pass to Blossom game. Three-pointer. The rebound by Tavares.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that. He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
He misses the free throw. That one's no good.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. .36 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Back to Campazzo. Pass to Tavares. Here's Nedovic. 9 points in his last outing. 15 seconds left to play in the first. No luck on that one. Here's Maladon. No good with a layup. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 3. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Garuba. Knocked away. Here's Nedovic. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a tie ball game. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. This one for 3. Garuba with a rebound.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Nedovic. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Nedovic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the middle. Knocks it loose. Here's Lyles. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Missed inside. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Tice outside. Here's Blossingame. No points yet, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Okiki down low. Pass to Lyles. From deep three-point land. The shot no good. Tice left side. Out to the wing. To snap the cold streak. Here's Blossingame. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Second chance shot. And it's Tice missing. Shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Tavares. Ooh, it's stolen away. Fast break. Here we go. And Azonia pulls it down. It's a one-on-one situation.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the visitors call time here. Campazzo's checked in for Lyles. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Azonia. Okiki down low. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Mirotic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's a Kobo. Shot from the low post is good. Akobo's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Here's Campazzo. Still without a bucket. Here's Tavares. Soft touch off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And finished off by Hayes. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge,
the previous play is under review.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The rebound by Diallo. Gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Out to James. From outside the arc. And it's Okiki with a rebound. Okiki's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Tavares. Back to Okiki. Uses the glass on the layup. Okiki's got his first basket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Mirotic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
There's impressive talent in this class, and the top dogs are battling.
Each guy wants this award bad, and you know they're going to be
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots That's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah, they've established. And that'll do it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So it's the home team now. 3-point lead. They've got Chuma Okeke, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Kramer, that's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
James, outside. Pass to Mirotic. To the left side wing. The three ball. Offensive board. Now here's Hayes. Another shot. Picked it out of midair. Here's Kramer, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Out to the right wing. Here's a Kobo. Three-pointer, no good.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Over to the wing. Here's Campazzo. No made baskets yet. Tries again. The shot by Hazonia, no good. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Diallo outside. There's the three. The rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got 7 rebounds in the game. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Hazonia. Here's Okeke. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Pass to Hayes. Here's Mirotic. And here's Diallo. Here's Akobo. 6 on the shot clock.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Pass to Okeke. Here's Hazonia. And he banks in the layup.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here comes the break. Here's Mirotic. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Campazzo. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Kramer. Here's Okeke. Into the lane. Some solid defense from Diallo.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Campazzo with a steal. Gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Campazzo. Check by James. Pass to Tavares. 6 to shoot. Here's Kramer. It's Hayes with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Kobo, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. James deciding where to go with it. Hit his foot, and it's whistled to kick. There's 57 seconds left in the third. That one from long range. James has got his second basket on the night.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Campazzo. Check by James. Here's Lyles. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Mirotic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And James puts up a deep three. The quick look, no good that time. Shooting only 30% in the third quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's a Kobo. That one's good. This game is all even. Akobo's got his second basket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we'll be back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got James, and it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard position. Shooting around 41%. Pass to Lyles. Here's Garuba. Out to the right wing. Oh, it's stolen. Hayes finds Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Now here's Hayes. Clock at 6. Here's James. They grab their own miss. He can't get it to go. Beyond the arc. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Mirotic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Diallo outside. It's James on the wing to take the lead. Garuba with the rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the... And they're not happy with the call here.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Really a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Back to Lyles. Oh, he can't get the layup. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, touches it off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Oh, he leaves no question.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Oh, no good on the layup. gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And here's the fast break. And here comes the coach's challenge.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Look, it's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Oh, you have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Oh, he can't get the layup. Got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Throws it up. It's off.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's the break. And a one-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Deck. From 12 feet out. Oh, no good. And an intentional foul right there. Here's James. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Five to shoot.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the visitors call time here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
The most important thing here, don't allow a quick, easy shot. Make them use some clock so you can ensure you get the last shot of the game.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Campazzo. Here's Akiki. Oh, he cannot hit. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Shoots a 3. Oh, it's off. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time to present our player of the game.
Then again, I can be.
Up next, this is a resourceful team. Did what they had to do to advance. Now they're looking to... raise their level of play to give themselves the best chance here in the conference final. The Eastern Conference Finals begin. Now the starting group for the visitors. You've got Taylor Horton-Tucker, and it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. And that one is stuffed right through.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Here's Baldwin.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Austin the pass to Horton-Tucker. Austin with the ball. Pass to Melly. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Holmes. Here's the drive.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim. his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Boston. And the rejection by Holmes. To the inside. Here's Lucas. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To the middle. Deflects the pass. One-on-one here. Grant gets a wide-open look. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the left side wing. Hernan Gomez with a screen for none. To the wing on the left. Hernan Gomez with a screen for none. Back to Hernan Gomez. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Boston. Pass to Baldwin. Back to Boston. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only one fall.
Kicks it out to Grant. And the three ball is good. Grant's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Nunn. Holmes sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nunn can't get it to fall.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
That's good by Hernan Gomez.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And he's good on the second. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Hernan Gomez kicks to Nunn. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Nunn. 17-foot shot on the way. 6 on the shot clock. Lucas passes to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
That free throw good from Holmes. The visitors with the ball. Down by 12. Baldwin the pass to Melly. Here's Horton Tucker. That one doesn't go.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
None.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Austin the pass to Horton Tucker. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Baldwin. They need this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And that one misses.
Wow. Doesn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Pass to Nunn. Jacks up a three. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Baldwin. Now Boston. He has yet to score. Over Nunn. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now Holmes. Back to Nunn. Boston grabs the miss. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. .143 left to play here in the first. There's the pick. Lock at 6. Driving inside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 from the field. At the top of the key, Hernan Gomez. Here's Holmes. Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Beyond the arc. And it's Melly with the rebound.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Here's Grant, defended by Horton Tucker. Back to Hernan Gomez. And they're moving it up. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Boston. Missed inside. Here's Lucas. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Got a piece of it. Holmes with the steal. Grant outside. Hands it from downtown. Grant's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And an overpowering first quarter effort already. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
And I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Got Rashawn Holmes, and it's Nunn in at the shooting guard position.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
You've got Rashawn Holmes, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. Pass to Hall, stolen by Nunn.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Biberovic. Over to the left wing. And the rejection by Holmes.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Holmes setting the big for Nunn. To the paint. And Holmes throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Tight defense on him. No good with the wing jumper. Here's Hall. Scoreless thus far. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Slukas passes to Nunn. Holmes kicks to Osman. Inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Over in the corner, Osman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Defended by Nunn. They need this one. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Melly. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Nunn kicks to Osman. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Slukas. Nailed from three-point land. He has 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Nunn. 9 points in the game so far.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he drives in. And the rejection by Holmes.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 7 and stolen by DJ. Back to Nunn. Down low, out to the right wing. Holmes wide open. He fires. Pass to Osman. Here's Nunn. Off target with his three. Around 24%. Not a good showing here. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Finish off the break.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now, here's DJ. Hasn't made one yet. To the inside. Here's Holmes. The three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And a wide-open look for DJ. And they'll get another chance. Now, here's Nunn. Defended by Boston. Clock at 4. Drives to the hoop. And that one's good, DJ.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Boston. There's 21 seconds left in the first half.
Guys, hard enough to win in this league, but when you continue to hurt yourself because of miscues, makes it all the more difficult.
Well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean, 8 points yielded off turnovers this quarter already.
Into the lane.
Oh my
great.
goodness! That was special.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
yes.
That's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Stolen. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting.
Well, guys, safe to say they're in And that is it for halftime.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. They've got DJ, and it's Osman in at the three. That's the group starting the second half for Rick Adelman.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Holmes. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Boston. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Shot clock at 5. Here's Melly. He's covered by Grant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. To the middle. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Hernan Gomez has got 11 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now, here's DJ. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. From deep. The putback. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A nice shot by Melly.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now, here's DJ. Not a lot of room. Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to DJ. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in. DJ's got his second bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Boston. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to none. Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. To the right side. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Melly. Pass to Boston. The 3-ball. Drills the three-pointer. Boston's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. To the middle. Here's Yurtsevin. Now DJ. Pass to Grant. Here's DJ. And it's off from three-point range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Grant for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Grant's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's got 11. Here's DJ. They get it back. Grant on the follow.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Here's Baldwin. Misses from close range. Gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Nunn wide open from beyond the arc and then some. He's got 16.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 9 to end the run. Yurtsevin with the rebound. And here's Nunn. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nunn's got 19 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Nunn. 19 points in the game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now, here's Yurtsevin. Guarded closer. The shake. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Melly. Lays it up off the glass. Melly's got his second basket of the night.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
DJ kicks to Nunn. Grant outside. Here's Yurtsevin. And a strong finish with two hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. From past the arc. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lucas passes to Hernan Gomez. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hernan Gomez has got 14 points.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
41 seconds left in the third. And they're running. There's Lucas. Lays it in off the breakaway. He's got 8.
You know, in that first half, a lot more 3-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Holmes with the steal. Now, here's Grant. T right on him. Pass to Holmes. Puts up a 3. And here is Hernan Gomez. Misses the 3. There's the steal. Nunn kicks to Holmes. Hernan Gomez, that's a 2-pointer. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nunn passes to Holmes. 4 on the clock. Down low. Inside. Here's Boston. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Holmes, that's a screen. Lucas passes to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Here's Colson. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's Boston. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Holmes can't get it to go in. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. He takes it in. Pass to Nunn. And the dunk by Grant.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Boston, no good. Gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. To the inside. Holmes kicks to Nunn. Buries the long-range jumper. Nunn's got 24 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Boston. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Power down with both hands.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
Pass to Hall. Stolen by Grant. Pushing it up. Pulls up for 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Stolen by Grant. Hernan Gomez passes to Grant. Back to Hernan Gomez. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 4th assist in this one.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Over to the wing. All sorts of time. Nice touch on the bank shot. Boston's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. They set the pick. Here's Baldwin driving in. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Nunn passes for Grant. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Horton Tucker with it. Here's Baldwin. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
High post, Hernan Gomez. Kicks it out to Grant. Drills it from outside. Grant's got 13 points in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 57% in this fourth quarter. DJ kicks to Nunn. Connects from three-point range. Nunn's got 8 here in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Grant. Back to Nunn. There's the screen to the middle. Yurtsevin passes to Grant. Cranes the three-pointer. Grant's got 25 points in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And both free throws good for Boston. 1:02 left in the game. Hitting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. Fires at the elbow. And it's DJ missing. Baldwin looking for the opening. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Here's DJ going inside. Lets it fly from 18. Good on the jump shot.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And the series has been won.
What an impressive bit of work. I mean, you think about all the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason, and it then carried right to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchup.
Mr. Tasic. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Take That Cheat. Grams on my wrist cost like 10G. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth. In my bag, my pocket's deeper than the sea. You don't bring nothing to the plate, then I can't eat with you. All that you doing fake, you just a pretender. They say my flow so cold, but I still bring the heat. I peep. See, I got some bread, so they won't beat with us. Bad hair and nails done, that don't fleet. You ain't cause you ain't him, but she let ski. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Tasic. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I already so cold in my blood, yeah. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting, but I let my guard down for you. Said I put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, Try breaking it. New condo saying name at the front. You can stay if you want. It's been one of those nights. One of those nights I ain't had in a minute. It's been a minute. Marie ain't defending. But it's never the same as the first time. First time. But I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable. So you can break my heart if you want to. She said take your time, what's the rush? Take your time. I said baby I'm a dog, I'm a man. She said take your time, what's the rush? I said baby I'm a dog, I'm a man.
I'm out of this world, not your run of the millin'. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the building. I'm chillin' with you like Jack. I and I mag, drive a Benz on the lack. Man, I've been in the back with the in the stars. I've been out front with the thugs and the guards. I've been on the yard with the I only run
Tonight, the league and all. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, BA. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And Micic gets it to go.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Now here's Boston. Pass to Colson. Second shot opportunity. And it's Birch missing. Here's Bryant. Driving to the basket. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Bryant.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Birch the pass to Boston. The three is up. The rebound by Wainwright. And he drives in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take two free throws now. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Birch. He shoots. Misses the baby hook.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
It's stolen. Here's the break. Here's Baldwin. And Bryant pulls it down.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Here's Wainwright. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Over to the left wing. Boston with the ball. The shot misses. Bryant outside. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Birch. Here's Colson. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and Micic gets it to go.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Here's Baldwin, covered by Bryant. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Colson. Stolen by Bryant. Wainwright, the pass to Bryant. Here's Micic to the inside. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Robbed. In transition, here they come. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Bryant outside. It's stolen by Birch. And Birch slams it in.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
To the right side. Here's Micic. On the wing, Bryant. Wide open. Second chance effort. Birch with some nice D.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
It's picked off. On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Boston. They swipe it. In transition, here they come. He launches a three. He can't get that one to fall. Gone 0 for 2 from outside.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
The visitors with the ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
To the wing, right side. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Pass to Horton Tucker. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop. Jones with some nice D. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They lead by 4. Let's take a... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
They've got Talon Horton Tucker, and it's Babarovic in at the 4. Oturu with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's Jones in at the 1. Oh, they get a hand on it.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Here's Caboclo. Hall passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Baberovic. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. Hall. Oturu with the rebound. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Motley. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Melly. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Oturu. Melly with a rebound. The shot that time not on target. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Inside, here's Motley. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Pass to Baberovic. The 3. And Motley pulls it down.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now Jones lets it go from deep, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And we're joined now by Shams. He's calling it. With a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Right wing, here's Caboclo. Pass to Oturu. Fires for 3. That shot, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Baberovic gets it to go. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
So both teams making some changes here. Second free throw, no good. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. They set the pick. And Bryant pulls it down. Gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And he makes it on the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. In transition. Here's Jones. Up again. Off target at the rim.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Bryant. There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Lost it outside. Down low. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Ennis. 1 second left. Oh, wow!
Look out!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a...
And the Eastern Conference winner, Richaun Holmes.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just...
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the home team.
Their shot selection.
And that's it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's Boston in at the two-guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Baldwin's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Free throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant. Here's Boston. Over to the wing. Here's Colson, covered by Bryant. Back to Birch. Oh, deflected. And they're pushing it up. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up. I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
Misses the 3. Shooting the ball at 48% so far. And the layup is good off the glass. Micic has got 6 points.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. And Birch slams it in.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back over to you.
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Micic. He's got 6. Here's Wainwright. And he can't get that one. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Baldwin, covered by Bryant. From deep. It's rebounded by Micic. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Wainwright going inside.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The steal. Lays it up and banks it in. Wainwright's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
It's intercepted. Here we go. It's stolen away. Here's Birch. And again, unable to change momentum here. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
No good.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Out to the right wing. To the middle. The rebound by Wainwright.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Takes it inside, and he dunks it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Baldwin. Still no points, and the bucket is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
No good on the triple. Got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Hall's checked in for Boston. Pass to Baldwin. The layup off target. Gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. To the paint. Here's Motley. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Baldwin. Puts up a deep 3. And Motley pulls it down. To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Shooting has been great this game, 58%. And it's Jones in at point guard. Pass to Blakeney. Back to Jones. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Drills it from deep.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside Horton Tucker. Here's Blakeney, defended by Horton Tucker. And here's the fast break. Here's Boston. Drains the wing tray.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Jones in the post. To the right side. Pass to Motley. 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the bucket.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Melly, the pass to Horton Tucker. Up and in from the low block. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Oturu. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Taylor Horton Tucker, and they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, BA. Leadership starts at the top, and the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Here's Oturu. Can't hit from in close.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Colson. And a miss there on the triple. Shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Releases. And it's Colson with a rebound. He's gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Tipped. Pass to Blakeney. Off with the layup. Gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now Boston. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter here.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Colson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And that one misses. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Now here's Boston. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter here. Driving inside to the wing on the left. Outside Jones. The 3. Pass to Bryant. Here's Motley. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Baldwin's shot is off. Here's Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
A nice shot by Bryant.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Down low. Nice shot by Caboclo.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Snatched away. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory.
Lean back, come on. I said my don't dance, we just do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back, come on.
Hard to the easy, into the wizard. My arms stay breezy, stay fizz. I got a date at 8. I'm in the 740 fizz. And I just bought a bike so I can ride till I get a matching jacket. They about to cop me a mansion, my squad in the club, but you know they not dancing. We gangsta and gangsters don't dance with boogies, so never mind how we got in here with listen, we don't pay admission and the bouncers don't check us, and we walk around the metal detectors, and it really ain't a need for a VIP section in the middle with a dance floor. Reckless, check it, set it like my necklace started relaxing now. That's full of chain reaction. See, money ain't a thing, we still the same. The flow just changed, now we know to change the game.
Said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. Now we living better now, coochie sweater now, and that G4 can fly through any weather now. See, haters get tight when you're worth some millions. That's why I thought the chinchilla hurt their feelings. You can find your at all type of events. Out of Vegas front row to all of them. If born come, then they probably squeal. Cause half the rappers that blow like dirt for real. If you cross the line, right, I'm gonna hurt you. These even made signs commercial. Even Lil Bow Wow beat the cake. Walking like that's what's up. Can't keep telling me to stick about the rucker. Matter of fact, I don't want to speak about the rucker. Not even Pee Wee Kirkland could imagine this. My team didn't have to play to win the championship. Come on, don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back. Lean back, lean back, come on. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner...
Taking a look here at the visitors. They've traveled a long road to get here, Greg, and with one game left, it's hard to imagine them stopping now.
Yeah, you get this close. And nothing is going to slow you down. Their talent, undeniable. And this is when you see the great players truly make their mark.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Nunn. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fournier with the ball. Here's Milutinov. Rebounded by Holmes. Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Driving to the basket. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And the first one drops. And so Fournier nails both of them. And so here's the home team. Now, DJ. Yep, it counts.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Knocked away. Holmes with the steal. That's good by Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez has got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Count that one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. And that one's on target from the wing. Hernan Gomez has got 6 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Milutinov. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
With the drive. Now, here's DJ. Defense is right there. In the corner, Nunn with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. He's off on the second. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. This one for 3. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's DJ. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Fournier. Holmes with the steal. Grant on the wing. Holmes setting the pick for Grant. Pass to Holmes. The layup off target. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Papanikolaou. Puts up a 3. And it's DJ with the rebound. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Good, and Grant gets the assist. 6 points for DJ.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Stolen by Grant. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. 7 points in the game. Here's Nunn. Fournier pulls it down. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Vazenkov. Comes up empty down low. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's DJ, and he uses the glass on the layup. DJ's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Inside, the edge stolen by Hernan Gomez. In the corner, it's DJ. Pass to Nunn. The dive for the ball, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now, here's Nunn. Nothing on the board. Holmes finds Nunn.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Vazenkov. To stop the drought, gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
A steal. Stolen by Grant. Now, here's Holmes. Pass to DJ. Lets the 3 fly. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
To the paint, here's Milutinov. Can't cash in from close range. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Lets a floater go. Gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Latre. That shot misses. 36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Fournier gets a wide open look. All 3 off the mark. Getting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. And that one, good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Evans. Drive. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Hall passes to Ward. Here's Hall. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Lucas. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 9. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Peters out there with Ward. Then it's Evans, and it's Hall in at the center. And 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Osman. Out left to the wing. Yurtseven kicks to Osman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lucas. Evans with the rebound. Being just 31% in the game. To the wing right side. Ward misses.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Lucas covered by Evans. Pass to Ward. Down low. Hall. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. There's Lucas. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Peters passes to Hall. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. The 4th spot held by Rashawn Holmes.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here's Fournier. Takes the 3. Yurtseven with the rebound. Yurtseven's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. The visitors with the ball. A 12-point game. Here's Ward, and he goes in for the dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Over in the corner, Yurtseven. And the 3 off target. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
From the arc. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Yes, that goes in. Hall's got 7 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Yurtsevin. To the inside. It's 2-on-1. And here we go. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Yurtsevin. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And it's Osman missing. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Evans kicks to Dorsey. Back to Evans. Here's Hall. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Here's Osman. Scoreless thus far. Right wing. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now here's DJ. Covered by Evans. Takes a 3. Hit. It from three-point range. He's got 7.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Dorsey passes to Ward. To the middle. Hall, no good. Got into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Nunn. Rebounded by Hall.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Ajma Srpski Bratja. Serbian but Greek derby.
Here's Dorsey, defended by Nunn. That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And that one is good from DJ. DJ's got 13 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Dorsey. Inside, 6 to shoot. To the inside, Hall. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Now, here's DJ, covered by Evans. DJ passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Nunn, and he dunks it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Hall, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Driving inside, and that one is good from DJ. DJ's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Evans, rebounded by Holmes. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Offensive rebound. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's guarded closely. Here's DJ. Basket counts. He's got 17.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Dorsey, defended by Nunn. Dorsey dishes to Evans. Tipped away. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Down low, Holmes with the steal. Here's the break. Kicks it out to Grant. And here is DJ. Wide open look. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. DJ's got 19 points.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number one reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Dorsey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes. Free throw good, Dorsey. And so he hits both. 5 seconds left now here in the second. Here's DJ. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their off. They've made it this far. Game 1 of... Thank you for being with us.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got DJ. Rashawn Holmes out there with Grant. And it's Nunn in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Rick Adelman. For 3, Fournier. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pazenkov's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's DJ. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews.
Ajma Milyatinov Jegna Troika grinning face with smiling eyes.
Like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Holmes can't get it to go in. Thing has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Milutinov guarded by Holmes. Here's Milutinov. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes. The first free throw is good. Good on both. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now Holmes. Hernan Gomez with the ball. He has 7, and there's the drive to Holmes. Grant for 3. Up again with the clock winding down, and Holmes throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Now here's Fournier. The rebound by Grant.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Right side, Fournier. To the middle. Here's Milutinov. No good with the layup.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to DJ. Lots of room. And he hits the jumper for 2. DJ's got 21.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Here's Ward. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Milutinov, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 8.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now, DJ, 21 points in the game. Pass to Nunn. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Fournier. Nunn, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Holmes with a screen on Fournier. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Now here's Lee. He has yet to score. Here's Milutinov. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
And that one drops for him.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now, here's Fournier. They set the screen to the paint. Milutinov. He's defended by Yurtsevin.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pass to Osman. Here's Kelly Tykes. Here's Osman. Here's Kelly Tykes. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Fournier, that's for 2. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Back to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Peters grabs the miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Lucas, covered by Lee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Lee, still scoreless. Left side, Fournier. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Lee outside. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Picked off in midair. Here's an inbounds pick. Here's Kalaitzakis. No good from outside. Gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now here's Fournier. Shoots the three. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Slukas, covered by Lee. Slukas passes to Osman. Had the space there, but it's offline.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Kalaitzakis. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Being at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. We've got Peters, and it's Papanikolaou in at the three spot. Evans kicks to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing. No good that time.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Launches it. Holmes kicks to Grant. No good on the three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Papanikolaou, the pass to Evans. Here's Papanikolaou. Some solid defense from Grant. Grant on the wing. Fires for three. It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now, here's none. Pass to Hernan Gomez. There's the triple. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
DJ kicks to Grant. Pass to DJ. The fader. And yes, it's good. DJ's got 23.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now, here's Fournier. Here's Peters. Makes it off the glass. Peters has got his first 2 points of the night.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Holmes. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fournier against none. Pass to Papanikolaou. Evans outside. There's a good screen. Over DJ. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Grant with a screen on Evans. DJ kicks to none. And stolen by Fournier. Pass to Hall. It's Fournier on the wing. Three-pointer. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. I think Gomez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now, DJ. 18 feet out. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. DJ's got 25 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
2 points. That one goes. Peters has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now, here's DJ. Covered by Evans. Now, here's Nunn. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Peters. Outside Fournier. There's the pick.
Bravo, K-man est item na osvahenam pravam nestu.
Now, here's DJ. Covered by Evans. Holmes setting the pick for Hernan Gomez. Pass to DJ. Back to Hernan Gomez. Grant surveying the D. Fires the three. No good from Hernan Gomez. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Evans passes to Hall. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists now tonight.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's DJ. And count it from 19 feet away.
Eljo est item na odli nijigri I drew gam mestu.
Gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter. Shooting at even 50% from the field. Inside, Hall. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular.
Minka, bravo svaka est.
Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Evans. Down low, here's Peters. Kicks it out to Evans. Pass to Peters. Plenty of space. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. None can't get it to fall. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a...
Deco, we will see tomorrow.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that one falls for Evans. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Slukas.
Congratulations.
Pass to Yurtsevin. Evans with the steal. Here's Ward. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Hall. Here's Peters. Plays it up and banks it in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
That shot wide open.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And they've done it. The new NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.